Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today I'm going to be reviewing Now Yearbook 1980 to 1984 Extra. Now this album was of course released today, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing it. I'll review the cover, review the disc artwork, and of course check out that track list. So first of all, let's have a look at the cover artwork. Now I absolutely love this cover artwork. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Of course, this being a vinyl box set, this of course is the overall cover, which of course holds all the vinyls inside. I will of course be showing you that. We of course have the Yearbook logo there as usual, which looks really nice. And this artwork does in fact look very similar to that Now Yearbook 1980 to 1984, the final chapter we had just a few weeks ago. But of course this is a vinyl only box set, and of course this is an extra album. So of course have the logo here, so it says Now, of course in each letter in a different colour. You have 80 to 84, of course in a nice sort of goldish colour, which looks really nice. We have a plain white background, which I do quite like. I know it's a little bit boring, but I still do quite like it. We of course have collector's edition at the top and extra just to the side there, and of course at the bottom here we have that multicolour strip like we have with all the yearbooks. But I just absolutely love this cover artwork. I think it looks absolutely amazing. So now let's have a look at the vinyls. So this here is LP1 side A, and of course this is Now Yearbook 1980 Extra. So each vinyl we have here represents each year. So of course the first vinyl represents 1980. So we of course have the logo in the middle there, Now Yearbook 1980 Extra. Of course we also have that multicolour strip going around the outside, and for this vinyl we have a clear vinyl, which I really do like. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Of course each vinyl is a different colour. For LP1 we of course have clear vinyl. Now here is LP2. There's of course here is side A, which I really do like. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Now of course LP2 represents 1981, so we have the logo there, Now Yearbook 1981 Extra, which looks really nice. Of course we have that multicolour strip going around the outside, and of course for this vinyl we have a lovely bright red vinyl, which I think looks absolutely amazing. I really do love that. And of course moving on to LP3, this here is LP3. I really do love this, and of course this represents 1982, so we have the logo there, Now Yearbook 1982 Extra, with of course that multicolour strip going around the outside, and this time we have the lovely bright yellow vinyl, which I think is absolutely amazing. I really do love that. And of course moving on to LP4, this is LP4, and I really do love this. LP4 of course represents 1983, so we have the logo there, Now Yearbook 1983 Extra. We of course have the multicolour strip going around the outside, and again this time we have that bright red vinyl, which I think looks absolutely amazing. I think that looks really nice. And finally here we have LP5, which I really do like. Of course LP5 represents 1984. We have the logo in the middle there, Now Yearbook 1984 Extra. We of course have the multicolour strip around the outside, and of course we have this lovely dark blue vinyl, which I really do like. This is probably one of my favourite vinyls in terms of the colour in this box set. I absolutely love it. So before I do in fact move on to the track list, there is something I just want to show you. Of course those vinyls we had there of course had its individual sleeve here, so it has its individual little protector, which is quite nice to have it. On the front of here we have the artwork there for of course each vinyl. This in fact is Now Yearbook 1980 Extra. Also on the back of these we have a full track listing for each vinyl, as well as a few bits of information about these songs, such as chart positions and many other things about the songs when they were released. Now let's have a look at the track list. Now I do of course have the track list on full on the back here, so we have LP1 side A and LP1 side B, then we have LP2 side A and LP2 side B, LP3 side A and LP3 side B, LP4 side A and LP4 side B, and then LP5 side A and LP5 side B. So with LP1 side A we have 8, and with LP1 side B we have 8. With LP2 side A we have 8, and with LP2 side B we also have 8. With LP3 side A we have 7, and with LP3 side B we have 8. With LP4 side A we have 7, and with LP4 side B we have 7, and with LP5 side A we have 7, and with LP5 side B we also have 7. Of course making up that 75 song track list. Starting off with LP1 side A we have Call Me by Blondie, we've got My Girl by Madness, Army Dreamers by Kate Bush, Oh Yeah by Roxy Music, Private Life by Grace Jones, Christine by Susan Banshees, Breaking the Law by Jesus Christ, and ending LP1 side A we have Ace of Spades. Then we move on to LP1 side B we have On the Radio by Donna Summer, with I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross, Searching by Change, Never Knew Love Like This Before by Stephanie Mills, You're Looking for a Way Out by Odyssey, Everybody's Got to Learn Sometime by the Corgis, Take That Look Off Your Face by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Marty Webb, and ending LP1 side B we have Stop the Cavalry by Jonah Louie. And if we move on to LP2 side A we start off with Adamant Music by Adam and the Ants, we got I Want to Be Free by Toya, Checkered Love by Kim Wilde, Open Your Heart by The Human League, Mind of a Toy by Visage, I Could Be Happy by Altered Images, The Lunatics Have Taken Over the Asylum by Funboy 3, and ending LP2 side A we have Green Door by Shakin' Stevens. And if we move on to LP2 side B we start off with Invisible Sun by The Police, we got Message of Love by Pretenders, and Reward by Teardrop Explodes, Joan of Arc by Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark, She's Got Claws by Gary Newman, Seven Freeze by Freeze, Star by Kiki D, and ending LP2 side B we have Wired for Sound by Cliff Richard. If we move on to LP3 side A we start off with Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran, we've got Fantastic Day by Haircut 100, Friend or Foe by Adam Ant, Torch by Soft Cell, Wishing I Had a Photograph of You by The Flock of Seagulls, Night Porter by Japan, and ending LP3 side A we have All of My Heart by ABC. And if we move on to LP3 LP3 side B, we start off with Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. We got Beat Surrender by The Jam, The Land of Make Believe by Bucks Fizz, Fantasy Island by Tight Fit, Video Check by Dollar, Just an Illusion by Imagination, There It Is by Shalimar, and ending LP3 side B, we have I Can't Go For That by Daryl Hall and John Oates. And if we move on to LP4 side A, we have Wham Rap by Wham, we got Gold by Spandau Ballet, Cruel Summer by Bananarama, Tell Her About It by Billy Joel, Wherever I Lay My Hat That's My Home by Paul Young, Bad Day by Carmel, and ending LP4 side A, we have Victims by Culture Club. If we move on to LP4 side B, we start off with Say 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 by Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, got Give It Up by Casey and the Sunshine Band, The Walk by The Cure, Change by Tears for Fears, Come Live With Me by Heaven 17, I Guess That's Why They Call It The Blues by Elton John, and ending LP4 side B, we have Big Log by Robert Blunt. And if we move on to LP5 side A, we have Radio Gaga by Queen, we got Doctor Doctor by Thompson Twins, I Won't Let the Sun Go Down on Me by Nick Kershaw, Like to Get to Know You Well by Howard Jones, Hand in Glove by Sandy Shaw, All Cried Out by Alison Monet, and ending LP5 side A, we have Private Dancer by Tina Turner. If we move on to LP5 side B, we start off with Stuck on You by Lionel Richie, we got Ain't Nobody by Rufus and Chaka Khan, we got Caribbean Queen, No More Love on the Run by Billy Ocean, Whatever I Do Wherever I Go by Hazel Dean, Down on the Street by Shack Attack, and Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and ending LP5 side B and ending the album, we have Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid. That was the track list. I absolutely love the track list. There's so many incredible songs on this album. Now of course this vinyl box set was released today. It is only available on vinyl. We do not have a CD release of this album, but I do think they've done a great job with this. I think it is a very special release. Of course this is a very special album. It is limited edition, and in fact it is numbered. There is only 3,000 copies available. In fact I was very lucky to get myself one. I got copy 2,197 of those 3,000. I think they've done an incredible job with this album. I absolutely love it. Now, as I did say, of course the album was released today. If you would like to get yourself a copy, you can do. It is a very special release, and of course it is limited edition and it is numbered as well. The price of this album is $99.99. I have seen a few places have actually reduced the price today. I think Amazon had it down to like £94 earlier, but that may have gone up. I have seen a few places that have sort of had it just below £100, but I think most places seem to be selling this album at $99.99. If you would like to get yourself a copy of this album, you can do. I'll leave links in the description down below if you'd like to go and get yourself a copy. You can of course get yourself a copy from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And of course you also have got HMV stores, but of course as this album is limited edition, I definitely recommend you check if your local HMV store has a copy. There's no guarantees all HMV stores will still have copies, as of course there's only 3,000 copies, so I definitely recommend you check your local store. Otherwise of course you do have those online retailers. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Be massively appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat. They'll be just aside right there, and links to my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.